Hey guys, mtgnoob back, bringing you round two of this sealed. I will keep this. Yeah, you know what? I don't know if I'll keep this. I think it has potential to develop into something decent, but I can't really say it's a monster hand. It doesn't really do what our deck wants us to do, but I think if we eventually get to 6 mana, this will hopefully be good. Plus, if it dies, we could bring it back. I'm going to try this hand. And I will lead off with a mountain. Um, see what my opponent is up to. I didn't really look back at his or her games, but I think we can still maybe go 3-1. His hand's a little questionable. I mean, it's hard because what makes players really good is knowing when to, not only knowing when to mulligan hands that are clear mulligans, but when to mulligan hands that are questionable, as this one is. But we'll see. I mean, with enough land, we'll be able to get back in this game. And seems like he's up to no good on his end. Taking two here, or one here, excuse me, from the Sanctifier. And, ooh, a scroll. Okay, so we will drop a ringleader. Probably should have let out with the mountain there, but I think it's fine either way. Okay, so he's digging for something. Probably a removal spell for this. He might have Guise of Fire, so I don't know if I'm going to block. I mean, I think it might be fine just to take the one. Guise of Fire will kill my guy. Okay, so he might block and Cloud Shift himself. I will swing in gladly. I really like Riot Ringleaders. I feel he's very powerful, very powerful card. Okay, so he decides to take it, and he's back at 20. And we are drawing our lands, so that's at least nice. I would have liked to been drawing a bunch of humans and little guys so that I could play out some attackers and then potentially just burn at the stake. Now, I mean, I could Cloud Shift here and kill his guy, but I don't think it's worth it. I mean, I'd much rather hold up a trick for this guy. Okay, let's play this out. We will swing here. Unless he's going to try to kill it, which is fine. Could always Cloud Shift. Okay, and then we'll play out the Explorer. And the Explorer I might block with, just in case I have the Cloud Shift. Okay, if this is Seraph of Dawn, that might be a problem. Alright, Mad Prophet. He's probably just going to loot here. He can't safely get through. However, he can trade off with this, which I don't like. So, we'll see what goes down on our turn. I don't know if he has any, like, crazy bombs, so I gotta be careful with that. Yeah, that seems worth it to play that out here. And then probably just Cloud Shift this guy when it gets blocked by the Mad Prophet. Make sure all these little revolting guys are swinging, because if not, then the card's kind of not great in the deck. Okay, so obviously this is getting blocked, and maybe he's going to chump one. I don't know. Okay, he might just have Cloud Shift shenanigans of his own. Alright, we'll save our guy, which I assume he's going to then Cloud Shift his guy. Okay, he's going to loot first, and then chucks a mountain. And our guy comes back in. And he takes a bunch, losing his guy. And we pass, and we have to sacrifice a bunch of tokens, because if that card just put 3/1/1s into play and they never went away, that would just be very broken, so to speak. Okay. So we'll see what this is. This costs 6, so this might be something good. Alright. So he's got one of those. So that makes our battle a little bit more uphill. But now we have one too. And I think we're just gonna block here if he wants to swing in. Since we have Defy Death, we're not gonna swing into him. He is gonna get to dig another card. So his mad profits are pretty good. He must like all of his cards or have forgotten. Which I'm kind of hoping he just forgot. And he doesn't have a grip full of 4 awesome cards. Okay, don't be another one. Oh, that's okay. That actually works out for us. Believe it or not. Okay, I like how he stayed back on defense there. I thought that was smart play of him. Alright, we're gonna just defy death here. And get us back a Redeemer. We're 2 creatures away from just straight up killing him with Burn at the Stake, assuming he doesn't have any tricks of his own, but now we also have a 6/6 flyer, which I don't know what's gonna happen here. Okay, that's it's slightly annoying. We'll see what happens. A land happened. Okay, I'm gonna come in with the Angel. I don't really want to come in with everybody else because he just ends up trading. So, okay, blocks. Zealous Strike here would be terrible. I probably should have seen that. Oh, Righteous Blow. Equally terrible for us. Okay, we'll play out our land since we do have Avacyn. I mean, he's not even really close to dead, so to speak. And he's flipping through cards way faster than we are. Now this guy is going to tap down this guy. Okay, another 6-drop, 5-drop. Alright, that sucks. Hey, that's the play we did. Only now we're going to lose to his 6/6. Oh man, this game is slowly slipping fast. Okay, well we're at 26, and that's a good one. Not amazing. But once again, now we're only 3 creatures off from winning with this. I mean, I can't really get in with anybody. Like, this guy would just get blocked, so I don't really want to do that. What cost 1? Oh, crap, he's got a Pillar of Flames, too? Yeah. Well, I can't do much about that. I'm going to be taking some damage here. I assume this is getting tapped, maybe, and then he wants to try to get in. I think I'll be taking 6. Still have a few turns. We have 4 turns. So you try to wait. Why now? You have to attack there. I don't see why you don't attack there. All right, now we're gonna be taking more. What is going on? What do you possibly have? Okay, you have the tap ability. Okay, that's fine. I don't really want to play out this land, but if I end up with a bunch of creatures, I will have to. So, I think it's safe to say we're slightly flooding out a bit. Okay, that's a good guy. I would say he's pairing these. Who did he pair? Okay, the Mad Prophet. I don't know why. Maybe he just never wants to get attacked on the ground again, which makes sense. Okay, we need something very sweet off the top that somehow deals with this, because any flyer we have is just gonna die. Alright, another land. Starting to get slightly discouraged. Okay, yep. Stuff's getting tapped. Alright, well, I mean, I guess, yeah, that makes more sense. I guess this is a pretty good comeback by him. His deck looks decent. I think our deck is actually better. I think with few more lands, we might have actually been able to win. If you can't tell, I was being sarcastic there. I don't want more lands. Remember, we kept a pretty, I think it was a 2 to 3 land hand. I'm not blocking there. This card is starting to disappoint me a lot. I mean, I think you gotta play maybe 20 creatures to make this good. It's just, it wins games out of nowhere, but I don't know. It doesn't seem to be that impressive. Okay, so he's got that. And if we brick and draw another land, I think I'm just going to scoop here. Alright, another striker. This guy gets tapped. This guy can't really get in profitably. Trying to think if there's any way we could play this and we could get him right now if he doesn't respond by tackling our guy to 8. I mean, that seems really bad. And then play a Mad Prophet. Alright, I'm gonna show him this. See what he does. See if he wants to tap this in response. We definitely gotta rip off the top. Alright, well, it's good that we don't have to pass priority. Alright, we'll put him to 8. And then we'll see if he wants to go all in. And then maybe we pretend we have a righteous blow and kill one of his guys. We'll see. I mean, he may be very tentative. I don't see why he would be. But no matter what we're doing, we're not really winning that game. Trying to arrange the graveyard so they at least look awesome. Oh, geez, you got one of those. At least we get to see another card. Lifelinking guy is pretty sweet. Lifelinking guy basically is like, Now I could kind of see why he didn't link his other guys. Maybe he had that all along. Okay, yep, you got it. Good game. Okay, so that being said, is the blue version of our deck better for this particular matchup? Okay, we have all these guys. I think the answer is probably yes. Let's see. Let's see what the blue has in store for us. I mean, I know we have a Latch Seeker, and we have some bouncing stuff, like a Raven. Let's see if I like this better. Yeah, I think I like this better. I think we're gonna try this. I think this just seems pretty good. I mean, these guys are slightly worse in this matchup, but they still have 3 toughness, which is nice. I think I see maybe bringing in a scrapper over this guy. I don't know if vigilance is really relevant. He didn't have too many big guys. He did have the flyer. I'm gonna bring in a scrapper. Plus, it's slightly easier to cast. All right, let's try this. Yes, I'll play first. Thank you. Yes, I'll keep this. Okay, so we're gonna keep this. Raven's good. If we get too far behind, we can always do that. I don't know. I haven't really been super impressed with this guy. He's okay, but he is a little bit costly. So, you know, he is what he is. I mean, he makes a giant shield. Alright, that guy's good. I like that guy. It's a matter of, do I play a flyer or a ground guy here? I think the answer is probably the flyer, although we're not going to be blocking. We'll still be a little bit behind, so maybe I should have played him, but we'll see. At least we'll be taking to the air, and then we could have our Raven, potentially if we draw land, bounce whatever he plays here. I mean, it's also harder for him to block the flyer. Well, not anymore. Okay. That kind of sucked. We really need land in this deck. It is a mana hungry deck. I am not going to be swinging here because now I could potentially block. Like if he has first strike on this guy and he has righteous blow, that's fine. Like I don't mind that happening. I think he's just going to be playing it defensively, which is also fine. So okay, that's pretty much not what we wanted to see. I mean, I am building decks with 17 land. I promise you that that is existing. Like, I'm not making it up. Like, I really am playing decks with mana. As you could see last time, I got a little bit too much. I don't know, I haven't had very good runs with sealed. I think this pool is very sweet, though, so I can't really complain. I don't think he's going to pair anything. I mean, maybe this, but I really doubt it. I mean, right now, we're just... This is bad in this situation because of the fact that he can replay a lot of his guys out faster, like this cost. Like he could play this and this, or, you know, some combination of a 3-drop and a 2-drop where we kind of can't do that. So I'm going to amass the components here. No sense in really giving anything protection. I really do want the land. And just having another 3-butt relevant. I'm going to put him on the bottom. That could have been wrong. I possibly could have put the land on the bottom, but then again, I think neither one of us, we're kind of in a stalled state. Now if he plays like the angel here, it's going to be an uphill battle. I don't really have any good way to deal with that. Like I could bounce that, but once again, not great. Now he's just gaining a crap ton of life. So that's not very awesome. Like I guess we can try to keep it from hitting us, so to speak, but we're also allowing him to gain a bunch of life. So I don't know if I really like that. I think maybe I'll bounce this. I mean, I guess I could bounce the angel. We're just in a board stall right now. So that being said, nothing's really happening. I mean, this guy first strikes. I gotta get in eventually, but I don't think now's the time. I think trying to drop this is win. That's essentially how I win, so I think that's what I'm going to be doing. I think I should save the cloud shift for Avacyn, so I think I'll do that. Alright, here comes Seraph of Dawn, which is a nice one. And we're just building our board to his board. And we're just passing. I mean, if things get out of hand, I could just bounce this with my cloud shift. But like I said, I'd rather wait till 9 mana. I don't think I want him to. I don't think gaining the 5 is relevant here. He's gonna gain it anyway. He's just gonna gain a ton of life. Right now, he's just digging for his own land, I would assume, because we've kind of pulled out of this land thing pretty well. Let's see what this. All right, that thing's very annoying. Like, that's definitely a problem. Okay, I think I'm just gonna play out the scrapper. Having our things tapped is not fun. Um, hmm. Yeah, I mean, Devastation Tide kind of puts us on equal footing again. This guy's 3 toughness doesn't really help matters much at the moment because he's got first striking guys. So what I can potentially do is swing in and see if he double blocks, which I think he would. Okay, this looks big. What is it? Oh my god, are you kidding me? He's got that. Alright. Well, now he's gonna try to kill me. And I myself am... Now, you have to try to kill me here. Just those guys? Not a fan of this. Let's double block at least first. And then we'll bounce his angel. His angel is better than my angel. Yeah, the only problem with this is I'm completely cold to his deck at the moment. So that was at least okay. But we still got to deal with Gisela, which is pretty good at beating the crap out of me. Alright, I'm going to try to get in with this guy here. See what he wants to do. I mean, he's at 44. I don't see why he wouldn't just take that. Alright, well, Avacyn, do your thing. Besides, get tapped down. I mean, what's good is his Gisela isn't going to do much against all my guys. Like, they won't deal damage, but at least my guys are indestructible, and they'll deal a lot less, but, you know. Alright, look at all these, they're so indestructible. Flying first strike. That's awesome. It just kills my whole team. I think we just play this guy out and we pass. This is getting, I would say, tapped. Man, this is a doozy. Yep, you go up to 46 life. His deck's pretty good too. I don't see how he attacks here. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Oh, that's something. Alright, so where can we put the spear? I say we put it on this guy. See if he ever gets to attack. I assume he's just getting tapped. Oh yeah. You, my friend, are getting tapped. Alright, I think I'm gonna bash in with this guy. See what happens. I would assume it's just getting blocked. Okay, yep. That happened. Alright, so blocked. It takes 10. His guy takes 8, but it really only takes 4 because it deals half. That's pretty sweet. I think what we have to do is get a giant alpha strike going. Uh-oh. Oh, ouch. Exile. That guy said goodbye. Wow, this is definitely a beating. His deck is pretty fierce. But at least at the moment, we're still not dead. I mean, and if I need to Devastation Tide, I will. But I don't think we're in a spot to really do much profitably. Okay, this guy's getting tapped. That's fine. We'll just equip the spear somewhere else. Like here. And I think I am going to play out my land because of the fact that if I Devastation Tide, I want to be able to do things. The only thing that's keeping us in this game is Avacyn. If Avacyn goes away, we lose. Like, big time losing. Like, he's got some very awesome angels compared to our non-awesome angels. Okay, you can do that. I mean, we're kind of at a stalemate. So, something's got to break open the stalemate. We definitely need to be drawing creatures here. Like, let me see. How do we win this? If we Devastation Tide, we can't play out guy. Alright. Let's go to combat. Trying to see if we can. This is getting tapped, right? If we Devastation Tide, play out Seraph of Dawn, he plays out Gisela, and just we get to attack. Nothing really happens. So I don't think we can play that out quite yet. I think we gotta kind of stop bricking on land, though. That would be nice. Oops, spear only costs 4. Let's undo that. Okay, we also gotta speed up our play because he's at 12 and we're at 10. So, even if we do pull this off, we're gonna end up getting our timeout on. Jeez, his deck is very good at the high end of the curve. Like, these guys deal no damage. Technically, I guess they deal 1. Alright, I gotta at least respect that. Okay, yep. That happened. I'm not even going to move the spear due to time constraints. So we'll see. I mean, he could eventually start just tapping my flyers and trying to get in like that. Okay. This guy's coming in. We're gonna sack him. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. See if we could draw something else. It's like essentially draw one card. Alright, Into the Void is pretty strong here. He still gets to prevent the damage. So maybe I bounce this and Gisela. Alright, let's see what we do. We definitely bounce Gisela. And I think we have to bounce this. I mean, it would probably be better just to bounce this and this. Oh no, don't respond. You don't want to respond to that. Alright, that might be the opening we need to kind of, I guess, win, so to speak. Sure, we'll put it on this guy since he's vigilant, and we'll leave open Cloud Shift. And then we'll swing with this and this, and we'll get an angel. And that's always good. Alright, so we'll see if he actually blocks. Okay, so that's fine. He does block. It's all good with us. We get an angel. He's at 38. Now, Devastation Tide is going to be pretty bad for us here, because it's going to bounce all of our angels. It's fine. You make that. Okay, let's see what we draw. Won't play that out just yet. Okay, we get that guy tapped. We're not going to swing. I think we're going to time out, to be perfectly honest, in this matchup. I hope not, but I would like to win, but I don't know if we can. I mean, I'm trying to deck him, but now we've got one less card. Sure. We'll craft wings. We'll make this guy fly. Yes, sure we will. This guy likes to fly, right? First strike still will kill him dead. Okay, so potentially sacking this guy was, I'd say maybe not the best play. Okay, I don't know what this is. Mad Prophet, that's fine. Hopefully he starts digging. Starts digging for answers. Okay, we'll play out another land. He's going to tap my guy, and we'll say, okay. We'll just pass. Come on, dig with that Prophet. Dig with that Prophet. Okay, Thunderbolts me to 12. That's pretty messed up. He's trying to burn me out. Okay, Stonewright is very good, actually. He's got a nice deck. Give his guy fire breathing. That's cool. Okay, we're catching up on time, which is good. But we still both have 12 cards. Jeez. Alright, are we at 17 lands yet? Do we have enough lands? You think we have enough lands? I don't know. Let's see. 4, 9, 10, 14. Okay. That's fine. You do that. see what goes on. I promise you, I think we only have 1 to 2 lands left in the deck. Okay, we're both ripping lands. Okay, Cloud Shift really doesn't do anything. I mean, we could Devastation Tide him, and then, alright. If we Devastation Tide, then we will probably be able to play out Avacyn. But then he'll be able to play out Gisela, which is pretty bad. Okay, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I gotta pay 2 more, because counting to 7 is hard. Okay, I know we're just not in a good spot here. I mean, you know when you see it coming and you can't do anything about it? That's the spot we're in right now, so I gotta figure out a plan. I think it's bounce my guy here and bounce his Gisela. Just not amazing. But at least I guess it's something. He is at 38. Alright, look out. See who the lookout can pair with. I guess we'll pair him with... No, we kind of don't want to draw any more cards. Yeah, we're gonna pair him anyway. Alright, let's see what we can do. Any of his guys haste? Okay. Alright, we're gonna send this guy, the angel, and this guy. I assume this is getting blocked. Here. Okay, yeah, I mean, we're not in a great spot. Okay. Okay, yep, prevent that damage. Okay. I mean, I don't want to tide yet. I don't think we, this sucks. Let's just be honest. We're, in a pretty bad spot here. I mean, he's got tons of life, and I guess really all I could do is try to assemble some way to... There's the land. I guess what we're gonna do is we're gonna go in with everybody here. We're gonna tap everybody, and then we're gonna Devastation Tide. And I don't think we're gonna be drawing here. Yeah, send that lookout in. So everybody comes in, and I think everybody gets blocked. And he's gonna be gaining some life. Okay, and Yep. Try to get some damage in, and then I guess we'll Devastation Tide. Drop this, and then he just drops, like, this, and yeah, it's not good. Gains a bunch of life when he replays this. Okay, well, we're trying, but I don't think we got this one. I think our mistake was definitely playing the Alchemist and then drawing a card. Like we made, I guess you could say, other mistakes, but that was probably our biggest one. Alright, first strike's happening. Some of his stuff probably dies. Let's see, do we gain anything? What is this? What madness is this? Yeah, let's just play out the angel. Gain mad life. But be at 4 cards and pretty much deck ourselves. Not very good. I don't even, there's nothing really to even draw into at this point. Defang. That's weak. Don't defang our guy. It's messed up. Alright, well, it looks like we're going to round 3 and probably going to be down 0-2, and that is never a good spot to be in. Oh, a latch seeker. 80 turns too late. Alright, we're both at 40. I can't even swing in. Yeah, I think my opponent's got this game. Alright, so good game to my opponent. I think my mistake was drawing that one extra card and putting us behind. And those were my last 3 cards, so nothing really doing. Alright, so now we're going to be playing for 2-2 and potentially 2 packs. I don't know. I'm trying. As always, thanks for watching, and please subscribe.